Hey everyone, Blue Shadow RP here, recording some more Poptropica, and Poptropica just released its next island today on December 10th, 2015, and I do have to admit it was somewhat of a hard one, just mainly because it was just difficult, and I'll explain why it was difficult as we progress through, but what you're supposed to do is walk over to the left, and you're already introduced to the main objective of this island, which is pretty much you have to go stop a thief. And, yeah. So pretty much it's screaming counterfeit island right now, so. And the music just changed after all that, so. And we get framed for it. Alright, so basically we get thrown in jail, and we have to escape because apparently it wasn't our fault, so. But first thing that we need to do is run over here and grab this metal cup, which is pretty much going to be essential throughout the entire island. And you also want to turn on the faucet there and fill up the metal cup with water. So there you go. And then what you want to do is actually go get some rest, because we're actually going to be spending some time in jail. Believe it or not. Okay, so once you do that, you get thrown over here. So pretty much there's a lot of people you can talk to. But for right now, I'm going to focus on this guy. And so you pretty much just chucked everybody here. You can't progress until you do. I think I'm actually going to turn on the volume because that was a bit loud for my ears. Alright, so pretty much the main objective right now is just to talk to everybody. And people are going to be calling us the Booted Bandit because apparently that's our nickname for this right now. And also there's a leak right there. You can also go get water from that leak as well. And you also have this painter guy, which we're also going to be coming back to. And here we go with this. And then so we have this clipboard with a checklist, and it's me keeping track of how many days that we are in jail. And then we are on license plate duty. The more you make, the more gum we will earn, because we're also going to need gum to earn us certain things. So you must have done something pretty bad. Alright. Earn some sticks of gum, is what he's saying. So I'll teach you how to work the machine. Go grab me a drill bit from the guard. So ask him for the drill bit. Alright. Get me that drill bit. Here you go. So I should get that drill bit. I thought we already did. What the heck? I thought we got the drill bit. What happened? Can I leave? I thought I... That makes sense. Give me that. I thought I did. That's why you should always wait for the Poptropica people to stop talking, and then you can give them the item. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording, and I'll be back once I set things straight. Alright, so I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna grab the drill bit from the guard. Bring it back when you're done. Oh, well, he just automatically takes it. Alright. Use that machine to the left to print license plates. The more license plates we print, the more gum we'll earn. Alright, so the license plate machine is pretty straightforward. You just gotta press the corresponding letters and numbers to match the top, and then, yeah. So just pretty much press the letters and numbers in order. So it's pretty basic, actually. Not too hard. Yeah, and the machine will also start to overheat, which we will also use to our advantage later on. So we created 3 license plates today, and meet me in the yard with the gum if you want those files, and we will want those files. So we're done for the day. Move on. And so we get, for whichever amount of license plates that we get that particular number of gum sticks. So we in that case we did 3 license plates, so we get 3 sticks of gum. So, and then now we eat, and then we get a spoon. So yeah. Well, we're gonna have to get back here, so let's actually talk to this guy. Or you can find me 3 eggs to make my signature omelet. And we will have no choice but to do that. So, you can also sit down and eat if you want, but enjoy your mealtime. There will be no seconds. Alright, you can actually... Okay, I guess we do have to sit down this once, and then we don't have to later on. So... I'll help you get seconds if you give me 3 sticks of gum, which we do have. So, here you go. I'll make a distraction, go do what you need to do. So basically we're just getting 2 spoons here because we will need 1 for our advantage later on. So we give 1 back and then we keep 1. So we're done here, and now we return 1 of the spoons, but we kept the other one, so that other one we're going to be using. And also they put an ad there for your convenience, but we're actually supposed to go to the right. And then it's time. We're back in prison again. This is going to be our way out though. And then you have to do it when the guard is not watching. But the thing is, we can't really do anything, so spoon isn't getting through. Maybe I can sharpen it somehow. And this is when I thought Poptropica was very clever on how they did things with this island. Apparently you got to go through a loop through the days of each of the 4, activities, and then you got to do what you need to do what you have to do during each activity. So just pretty much just get what you need and then use it at different areas, right? So we can ask this guy, what are you doing? Just feeding the birds. So while that bird is doing that, we're gonna climb up here onto the bird's nest and then grab one of the eggs. Alright, and that's going to be essential for that cooking guy that we saw before. And also, as you can see, there's some seeds left behind, so we're going to need that. And then if we go up here to this painting guy, what are you painting? A city skyline, just like always. It looks nice. Thanks, but I'd love to paint something else. What else would you like to paint? Something that lives and breathes, like still life of a flower. So what we're actually gonna do is, there's this crack in the corner here, and then there's a patch of dirt. What we're gonna have to do is throw the seeds in the dirt. Should get plenty of sunlight, but that's not enough. And then also we will need to add water. And here's the thing, you're actually gonna have to come back, I guess, a couple days later. So we're gonna have to go through some more loops in order for the plant to grow, and then we have to keep coming back every day to water it. So yeah, in my mind, I thought it was pretty mind-blowing that we had to do that, as well as trying to get the eggs as well, because the bird is actually gonna build different nests across the area. So we're done here, so we can tell this guy that we're ready to go to work. Yes, we are ready to go to work. And I was actually at day 30 when I did this, because it actually took me that long, because I was actually that stuck on this island, because it was really hard to figure out what to do and stuff. So first off, we do want to use the grinder here, but this guy won't let us. Well, we need to distract the guard before I can use this. And then this guy says, that grinder over there could turn any piece of metal into a useful chisel. So we're going to need that. So how do we distract the guard? Well, it's pretty simple. We just got to make this go over here to the danger zone. So basically just make more batches of license plates. So for more gum, because we also still do get gum even though we do blow this thing up. So here we go. So this license plate part isn't too hard. Just gotta be quick with it. And yes, we can go over the amount in order to blow this thing up, but it's still gonna be fixed anyways. As you can see, it's starting to smoke a little bit. And there we go. And that's pretty much all it can handle. And then he'll come over here to see what happened. And while we have the chance, we're actually going to grind the spoon that we got, because we have to. And we have the sharpened spoon. Alright. So I think that's all we're gonna do here, so we're done. And then we get 7/6 of gum since we did 7 license plates. So that's going to be come in handy for when anybody asks us for gum, so in return for anything else. So here we are at lunchtime again. Not really much we can do, really, except bring 3 eggs to this guy. So we're gonna completely skip this. You don't even have to eat at all. But what we will do is that we're gonna try to chisel our way out of here. Except we won't get very far because the guard does come back. So, and then you pretty much just have one shot. They're not gonna walk over there again. So you pretty much just gotta hack at this as fast as you can. Just do like half of it, and then you can do like the other half on the next loop. So yeah, the guard's gonna come back, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to sleep again. And here we are. So what we want to do is pour the cup of water on the plant again, and then as you can see, it's starting to grow. So we just got to do that 2 more times until we get the fully plant there. And then also with this guy, just feeding the birds. And the bird actually came from over there, so its nest is over here along with another egg. And so we just got to repeat that for the next time. So we're gonna go back to work. Yes. And let's see. You just need, yeah, this guy will also give you hints along the way, so that's pretty nice. However, I don't think we really have anything to do here in the work right now, because we pretty much have already grinded our spoon, so we're gonna be done for the day. And then we're gonna go back to mealtime. Pretty much we just need to like keep going back and forth until we have what we need. So basically so we can enter the other side of the kitchen there, because there are some important things over there that we will need to see and interact with. So, and then we need to chisel our way through to the rest of the other side of the vent here. And there's a little thing you can interact with over there. So we gotta chisel the rest of this. And it's through, but we're not gonna go through there just yet. Because there are some things that I do need to still do, so we're gonna go back to sleep again. And I know this has already been a long video, I know. But I'm gonna make use of the pause function soon enough, so what we need to do is water this plant one more time, but we need to go get some water, so over here. And then it's starting to grow, so. And also, if you talk to this guy again, we need to grab our third egg. So this one, we're going to try to be pretty fast because the bird has built his nest even higher. So, and there we go. We got our third egg. And then just tell this guy we're ready to go to work again. Yes. And then, well, let's see what this guy has to say. Have you heard the story about an inmate who escaped years ago, made a dummy head that he left in the bunk to fool the guards? And surprisingly enough, that we're going to be doing the same thing. But soon enough, though, because we still haven't gotten to the back of the kitchen yet, so we're done for the day here. Yeah, and then we will need to go back to work, though, because we do need to get some extra sticks of gum. Because we're going to be doing that, some things that require gum later on, so. Here are the 3 free-range eggs. So he's going to trust us to stir the mashed potatoes. So we're going to pretty much just come back here to grab this uncooked pasta. And that's pretty much it. You can also interact with this, but it doesn't really do anything yet. So we just come back for the uncooked pasta. That's all we need right now. So we're done eating. You get out of here. And then we're going to go back into our cell and then grab the next item that we will need. As long as the guard is willing us to do that, so. Okay. So now we have some material over here, plaster. I need something to carry it. The cup is what we need. Cup of plaster. So, and then we go back to bed again. Alright, so we're getting close. We're getting closer. Alright. It's slowly coming together. So, all we need to do is water that yet again, but we're going to be getting rid of the plaster, unfortunately, so I should have rethought that, but I need to water this plant, so. Yeah, water it more. That's what I want you to do. And then we have a sunflower, just like the guy wanted. Let's just give it to him directly. And he's been doing that thing. I can help you out with your painting needs. Well, in that case, paint this uncooked pasta for me. Can you paint this silver? Sure, but that'll run you 7 sticks of gum, and we just had what we needed. And then he needs 1 night to do it, so that's the thing here. We're gonna be looping again, just so we can get that pasta painted. So yes, we're ready to go to work, and then I need to work again so I can get the sticks of gum. So I'm gonna do the license plate machine one more time, and then I'll get my 7 sticks of gum, and then I'll meet you guys back when I'm in the cell to get the plaster again. Alright, so I'll see you guys during that time. Alright, I'm back, and we're ready to get the plaster. So here we go. So we have our cup of plaster, which is, I guess, some sort of cement type of material that artists use. I have no idea, but we're gonna be using it, so in the most kind of awkward way, but it works. So we also need to go get our painted uncooked pasta piece from this guy. Looks pretty decent. Lead-based paint, so don't eat it. Alright. You ready to go to work? Yes, I am. And I keep forgetting to get the files from that dude as well, so I'm gonna be sure to do that on the next loop thing. So you could probably grab the mixer. So yeah, he gave us a hint about getting his mixer, which we are gonna need. So yeah, so I'm gonna meet you guys back when I'm trying to think. I'm gonna meet you guys back when we get into meal time again. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, so I'm back. I just needed to grind a little bit for some more gum because we're gonna need it, but what we're actually supposed to do with the plaster is pretty unusual. We're supposed to mix it in with the mashed potatoes. So here we go. Maybe I could carve them into something useful, and it's a good thing that we grinded that spoon earlier. And carve it into a Poptropican face. Pretty much. And we have a dummy head. Looks just like me, except for the colors. So that means we have to go back to the painting guy again. Oh my gosh. Alright, here we go. We're piecing it together one by one, little at a time. And I still need to grab that magazine from that guy, or the files that he was talking about, so I might as well do that. Better get some sleep. It was this guy. How much for those prisoner files? 3 sticks of gum. We have more than enough. I hope you can find something in these files that'll help you. Confidential. Alright. And then we need to also give our dummy head to this painting guy here so we can make it look like us. For 5 sticks of gum, sure, okay, sure. I just need 1 night to paint it. I'll give it to you tomorrow. As expected. So we gotta go through another loop. And I think that's it for sticks of gum, I'm sure. So I'm gonna meet you guys back, I guess when we get the dummy head, because don't let the guys see those files. Well, it doesn't really matter actually, but yeah. So I think I'm gonna meet you guys back when we get back to the painting guy again, and then we can retrieve our dummy head. So I'll meet you guys back when that happens. Alright, so I'm back at the painting guy. Got your skin tone exactly right. Exactly right. And this guy appears again. But he was talking to the painting guy, not us, so that's good. Alright, so we got our dummy head. Now that's going to open up the gateway to more opportunities for us to really dig deeper. So we're going to go to work. And well, yeah, we can't actually do that thing yet, so we're done for the day. We pretty much need to get back to our prison cell, pretty much, for what we're about to do next. So yes, we've seen this like 8 times already. So done eating. Alright. Alright, so we gotta wait for the guard to leave fully, and then we can place our dummy head down. You gotta wait for that top thing to appear. And there we go. And so while we're in the sewer, or part of it, so we can either go right or to the left, and they either go to the workroom or the lunchroom. And we're actually going to be going to both right now. And this is pretty much where all the vents go and stuff, like for the fans and stuff. Since both rooms do have a fan. And also leads to the roof. And then we have to drill out the rusty screws. So even though when you thought you were so close, yet so far, you still gotta do about 2 more tasks, and then you can make it through there. But what we actually want to do is make the air lead to this 3rd vent right here, because we're gonna have to do that. So just make the air pretty much just go in the opposite direction pretty much, so like that. like that, like this. And the vents are open at table 1, but that's not where we need it to be. We need to be at table 3. Florian's favorite spot, so yeah. So that's one of the things that we need to do. Now we need to go to the other side, the opposite side, and that's where the workroom is. And pretty much where we need it to go is this first vent right here. So just gotta make a pathway. It's pretty much better to start from the beginning, I guess, so. Okay. Over the guard's office. So that's key as well. And now what we have to do is go through another day with trying to use those vents to our advantage. So yeah, pretty much. So we gotta go to the workroom when it's daytime. So here we go. Yes. Alright, so as you can see, the vent is slowly putting out some air towards his office. So what we want to do is distract him again. So we're going to do just that, and I'll meet you guys back when that happens. Alright, so I managed to distract the guy. And then when he turns on the fan is actually going to appear on top of his office. So how convenient is that? So first we're going to ask him for the real drill bit. Bring it back when you're done, sure. And then, whoops, I think I screwed up my recording thing a little bit. There we go. And then, actually, we're gonna give him the painted pasta. Yeah, see what we did? Alright, now we're done. So now we have the real drill bit on our with us right now. So we get more gum, which we probably won't even need, but we still have it anyways. And then now we go to the mealtime room. So now you see air coming out of the third vent above his head. And then now I haven't actually shown you guys what happens if you actually stir the pasta, or not the pasta, the mashed potatoes, while the fan is turned on. Well, let's demonstrate that right now. Stir it. And apparently gets sucked into the vent, and then it lands on him. And it causes a food fight, out of all things. And apparently he's going to use a mixer in battle. Please save my mixer. So, pretty much you just have to walk towards the mixer. I mean, pretty much just... Alright, just knock me off. There you go. Just walk slowly towards it. And then we have our mixer with drill bit, which we're going to use to drill that one pipe. And then he says we can keep the mixer, so that's good. And we all go back to lockdown automatically, so there you go. So wait for this guard to leave. And we've pretty much just pieced it all together at this point, so it's on to escaping this place now. Yeah, it took me like 2 hours to get this far. I can't believe it. Poptropica, they were smart when they made this island. They really were. And then these guys come out of nowhere. And so apparently we're gonna make up a plan to just escape all of us at once. And we escape tomorrow night. Except we do have to endure one more day though, but not a full day actually. We just say goodbye to everybody pretty much. And I know this has been a long video, I do apologize for that, but wow. It is kind of time consuming, isn't it? Alright, and then we can just escape from that, so there we go, and then we are back in our prison cell, and then we just gotta put the dummy head and... Alright. We're out of here. It's time to bust out of this joint. We'll go first and set up the rafts. Alright. The pipe exploded, I can't go that way, so we're gonna have to go the opposite way. We'll meet you at the water, and then the opposite way is probably the most dangerous. It's the classic dodging light beam sort of thing behind two-dimensional looking objects. So there you go. Just dodge that light. But it will get more tricky up ahead, so you just gotta be quick about it, and you also gotta watch out for the guard on the window as well. I'm not gonna risk going. There we go. And then you also gotta move this box too, so you can jump higher. So duck. Bam. There we go. Alright, this part is going to be the most trickiest, but it's not too bad. There is a safe spot over here between both the guard and the light at the same time, so you use that to your advantage. Right here is a safe spot, but just barely. So, yeah, once you get to the second thing right there, then you're pretty much good. And then you have the lights right there, and then we're pretty much surrounded. But that bird saves us, thankfully. And then we run off. Yeah, we're out of here. Wow. Yep. But it's not over yet. We still have to find the thief that started this to begin with, so here we go. And even they know about it, so even they weren't, that dumb enough to know that we escaped, so yeah. So, pretty much just not get caught by the guards, so that's easy enough here. It's just like Counterfeit Island all over again. Except I think this is way worse than Counterfeit, though. I didn't even know you could push the trash can. But here you go. Go up. This doesn't look like I expected. It's different, but how? Yeah, it does look different. I mean, the windows... yeah, the windows over here are kind of the same level, but this one's a bit shorter. So what's in there, you may ask? It's been filled with plaster. And so we need to grab our thing to chisel through it. And it's a safe. And it's a direct copy of us wearing different shoes. Poptropica, I don't think they ever had shoes you could customize. But, yeah. And now there's two of us. And my hair is supposed to be black, not orange, but I guess it's like a glitch to where it just changed color on its own or something. I don't know. Except Flashy, whatever his name was. So we're going to have to use the documents to help us, the prisoner files. So 26, 34, 30, 640. Bam. And there's just a bunch of stamps. And that took about 50 minutes. This video has been going on quite a long time, but I'm pretty sure it was very informational at the same time, so yeah. I tried to make it informational enough. Yeah, Poptropica, they were smart when they made this, because just going in like loops like that, and then you gotta like grab the necessary items and stuff, and you know, yeah, it's a thing. Kind of explains why not really many people completed it, like as I expected. Like only 10 people at the most completed it within like I'd say like after 4 hours of the island has been out. So, and I was like the 12th person that completed it, so yeah. But I'm glad to have this island out of the way. It was a pretty fun challenge, I guess, even though when I did have to spend some time on some parts, but yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this long video. I don't know how I'm gonna get this uploaded on time, but I'll do my best. So anyways, if you all enjoyed, please leave a like down below. It really does help me support me and support the video. And with that, I'll see you guys for more Poptropica videos in the future, as well as other gaming videos as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and as always, goodbye.